Hello, welcome to today's immigration tidbit. So there's a lot of people who come from other countries, primarily women, that have been abused, okay, that have been raped, sexually abused by husbands, by, friends of family, whatever it is, and they come to the U.S. and they then try to escape. And the question is whether they qualify for asylum based on the fact that they're being abused and raped and their governments are not doing anything about it. There's a lot of governments around the world that essentially say that's a domestic issue. They have no say one way or another. So for many years in the US here, there was a case where we were waiting to see if it would apply, and then ultimately that case did come through, and people could, apply for asylum based upon domestic violence. And then, of course, Trump came into office, and his Attorney General Sessions reversed that ruling, and we won't even get into the morality of that, but reversed it, and then for a while, it was up in the air again, and then ultimately it got reversed again. So the bottom line is that if you are being sexually abused and or raped in your home country, you can escape to the U.S. You can apply for asylum. It's obviously not a guarantee. Okay, I mean, certainly if you're raped in a country where the rapist can be prosecuted and would be prosecuted, then you wouldn't have an asylum claim in the U.S. here, because the government has to essentially not help or not do or not act on the complaint that's made, and you have to, of course, make that complaint unless by making the complaint to the government you're afraid they might, go and let your husband or your whoever raped you know, and then you would be in more danger. So when you come, of course, the idea when applying for asylum is to show you fall under one of the categories, which can be creatively done if done properly. And then if everything goes well, you'd be granted asylum. You wouldn't have to go back to your abusive spouse and or person, whoever it is that did this, and you could remain in the U.S. as a lawful permanent resident. Okay.